Now, wait a minute. We got a lot of stuff going on in this world. But I grew up in the original Star Trek era. You know, Captain Kirk, Spock, Scotty, and all of them, right? So I'm used to the idea of starships and aliens. Spock was an alien. Spock was a green-blooded Vulcan, right? So time passes on and we've got Star Trek The Next Generation. More aliens, right? Pretty cool. Then we've got Deep Space Nine and Voyager. Then we've got Independence Day, E.T., Close Encounters of the Third Kind, right? So the American people are used to the idea of aliens. The country's in a mess right now. So we're worried about Joe Biden and President Trump and the Democrats and the Marxists and socialists and all that. But didn't we miss something? Seems to me like the government just let out a bombshell not long ago. The Pentagon, the United States of America's military headquarters, United States Navy Department of Intelligence, released 3 videos and admitted that they don't know what these things are that their pilots are chasing. Now, the Pentagon is used to seeing aerial vehicles from all over the world. They know what Russia's got. They know what Iran's got. They know what Israel's got. They know what Bangladesh has. Right? But they see these things and they don't know what they are. And then, lo and behold, a few days ago, one of them admits that they had recovered vehicles from off-planet, not made on this earth. And we're fussing about Kamala Harris? Wait a minute. We've already had first contact, and we missed it. People, this is the biggest bunch of hokey I've ever seen in my life, okay? Maybe there are aliens. Maybe. Maybe we've made contact. Maybe we've captured their vehicles. But this crap being released right now, and the fact that nobody's talking about it, or almost nobody, it's on NBC News, the New York Times, Fox News, MSNBC, and nobody's saying anything in the public. It has to be brought to their attention. They're too worried about communists taking over the country. And then you got the other half of the population who want the communists to take over the country because these youngins don't have a clue what communism really is, how full of lies it is, how it is a mathematical impossibility for communism to work. It cannot work. I don't care whether you like it or not. 1 + 1 will never make 14,738. It is not mathematically possible for communism to work. You have to take away from the rich, give to the poor, and when you have no more rich, where do you get the money from? You don't. The only place you can take the money from then is from the middle class. And when you run out of them, guess who gets to foot the bill for all these free programs for the poor? The poor. It cannot work. It makes a lot of promises, very sweet promises, and they're lies. They want power, and they don't give a flying damn who they've got to kill to get it. That's the simple truth. But back to the reason that I started this video. Okay, excuse me just a second. Okay. We now have the United States federal government admitting, number one, UFOs are real. Number two, they don't know what they are. Number three, they captured some of them. Now, if these vehicles are unmanned, we'd have never found out about it. They would have never been that big a stink about it. So, maybe there were bodies. Whatever the situation, people, the world that we grew up in, people my age, slightly younger than me, a little older than me, or even a lot older than me, the world we grew up in is gone. We're in new territory. Our civilization is dead. The heart just hadn't quit beating yet.